different breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been healing, building, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Keep the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. Did the I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, feeling. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a cook in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions.
We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Denver Broncos. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. Off we go from Denver. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Nix. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
What's left? Hold on a sec. Ready. 180. We're hot.
A run with the Central Florida promise, R.J. Harvey. And he'll pick up about 4, and that'll bring him down to the 31. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game.
Hold on a second. Ready. 180.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Second down. Nix. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal.
Ready. My name is Hunt to the right, yeah.
Harvey trying to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
Wilson Adipo on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the Giants' 2-yard line.
A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Hold on, set. Ready. My name is Hunt. Kill.
Again, it's Harvey.
And after that short run, it gets them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Trying to cash in on this opening drive. Here's third and goal.
Hold on. Mike 44. Ready. My name is Hunt.
They're trying to pick it up with Harvey. And he barrels his way into the end zone. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 3. Good job in coverage. We're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Throwing to start. Here's Dart. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
This one is caught by Robinson. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. The Giants sending out their punter.
Formation for the Giants.
And a fair catch called for and taken in. Although we do have a flag down, so we're going to have to sort this one out. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cowboys!
Throwing is Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, New York. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Team 1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. Escaping to his left. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Brian Burns. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. On 2nd down, it's Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 52 yards.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Big snap on 1st and 10. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. 180. Behind.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? 100.
Back to throw is Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 20-yard line.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got it at about the 8. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Ready? 180.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
So now after the touchdown, Lunt's going to send this one away. He will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. He's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple, and now we've got 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big-time play out of the G-men. And even 30 yards.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On the give, it's Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
So after one, it's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Giants football here to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it with a second down and 10. Looking to throw. It's dark. Now a screen set up for Tracy.
Pass complete to Tyrone Tracy. It's a gain of 8, and it brings up third down.
Now a 3rd and 2. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
They'll indeed go for it, and it's dark. That's taken in.
We're starting to see this a lot in the NFL. Not only 4th down tries are up, but throwing the ball short of the sticks. Teams are so reliant nowadays on yards after the catch. It can feel a little dicey upon reception, but a nice job here, and fortunately for them, it picks up the 1st down.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. A play fake, now Dart, forced out left. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jump. The ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
It is 3rd and long.
19, target, 19, pioneer, go.
Out of shotgun, it's dark, and that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. Carry here for Tracy, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
On the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Broncos' 9-yard line.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart. He pulls it in around the 5. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A first down throw for Nix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up the second down. He'll look to throw. This one complete to Sutton. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Kill. Hold on, son. Ready. 180. Behind.
On the ground, this is Harvey. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop.
Brings up second and 8.
From the 46. Here's second and 8.
Hold on, son. Ready. 180.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. He will air this out. Looking for Sutton. To the goal line and in. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. It's his second touchdown of the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Kick is good. Makes the score. Broncos 41. Giants 13.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. They'll go play action here with Dart. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Dart going to throw here on second. That's the rookie from Texas, John A. Barron. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown.
Talking about establishing yourself in this league as a young player. You don't have to be perfect. But, man, when you get opportunities to make big plays, when they come your way, you got to take advantage of it, and boy, did he ever.
Here's Lutz now for the extra point. It's up and good. Broncos add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The ground, here's Tracy, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield, he doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to Denver after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run with Tracy. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Giants. 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Quick slant looked in by Neighbors. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
1st down, Giants.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. To the air on 2nd down. Dart. Pass complete to Neighbors. And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
A run now on second down. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Will line up at the 3-yard line again. They'll try to punch it in on third and goal. Tracy. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's fourth down.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on fourth down.
Oh, the hard count looked like they cut somebody to jump. If they did, they pick up the first down. They say no to the field goal opportunity before halftime. They're going to go for it on fourth and goal. They'll run the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Jackson Dart. Touchdown, Giants.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
The offense staying put. They will go for 2. That'll be caught, and he will not be able to make it to the goal line. That's a big stop. He can't get it back to a one-score game. The lead will hold at 9. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Throw it here on first down. Headed left, buying time. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. And that's going to get closed up quickly. We'll get only to the 37.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but They're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
At the 43-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Now Dart. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 39 yards. The run here with Devin Singletary. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On second down, Dart moving to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Ready? Cougar 19. Let's go.
Off the bootleg, here is Dart. Forced out wide. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Jackson Dart, touchdown, Giants. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Hold on, set. Ready?
Nick snap on first and 10. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the 33-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll take a shot with Mims. That is brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
That's good.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. That goes for 58. They'll go big. 3 tight ends in the formation for first and goal.
Hold on, set. Ready?
Here's a run to the 5-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal.
Ready? Ready? Hot. Kill, 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 kill.
Go with him again. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
And now with that stop on 2nd and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. 3rd and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. This part.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Hold on a sec.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Denver. Greg, I wasn't so certain about leaving the offense out there, but they did, and it paid off with a touchdown.
And I love it, Mike. I think we're starting to see this more and more often in today's NFL. Take advantage of field position. Put the trust in your offense. It's exactly what their head coach does here, and certainly pays off.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
26. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. He'll return this from the 10. He'll be out of bounds, just past the 25.
I should probably stop it here, boy, because I got other heads, boy. All that drink, you got to chill. I be on my long house drill. All that rap to pay your bills.
Let's go now. Saturday night.
In motion, it's Robinson. Pushed out to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That is caught. It's Robinson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Out of the shotgun, it's Dart, and that is incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver, and that'll set up fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Kill! Hold on a sec. Ready.
On first down, it's Harvey. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Second down. Nix. He connects with Mims. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A first down throw for Nix. This is intercepted. Picked off by Micah McFadden. And the Giants are going to get the ball to start the second quarter as time expires here in the first. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Now a screen set up for Tracy. He's taken down just shy of the 10. They have the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be...
And he's into the end zone yet again. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
And he gets into the end zone, so a huge part of the comeback right there. They get the 2-point conversion. It's now a 1-score game here in the fourth. So it is back to a 1-point game now in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. On the return, here's Mims. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Nix. Forced to his right. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
That's caught left side by Ingram.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. try to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, that second down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they're in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting third down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
He finds Mims. It's complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again. Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
On second down, it's Nix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Nix from the gun on third down. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard lines. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Hold on a sec. Ready.
Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and
Pull out. Hold on a sec. Ready.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Hold on a sec. Ready. Ready.
Play action now. It's Nix. Forced out wide. He's got it at the 3. And he will score! Cortland Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos are going to open up the lead to 8.
42. Giants 34. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. And this will be a Giants first down. He has this one past the 35 to about the 37.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9.
19, Tiger, 19!
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Oh, the ball's out. The Broncos have it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Work in the middle, that's Harvey. He's to the 10. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
49. Giants 34. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Dart. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 13 yards on the catch there. That's good for a Giants first down. Throwing again, Dart. Moving left. He runs with it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing, Dart. Open man is Robinson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he will score. Game on. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for one and make it a one-possession game. Or some people think about going for two here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for two, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a two-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
So again, they will try for 2. This time, it comes from the 7-yard line.
Bronco 80. Cougar 19. Set go. Set go. Hop. Hop go. Hop up. Set up.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. And now it's a 9-point game, so they'll go for just 1 here. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Throwing is Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. That's hard, and he's got another one. Portland Sutton, touchdown Broncos. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. They'll come up for 1st and 10. The throw is Dart. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Here is 1st and goal.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
They'll drop to throw. Rolling right. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Here's a big moment for Big Blue. The Giants are going to go for 2. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. And now some of the new thinking. They're down 9, but they're going to go for 2 here.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
To the air once more is Dart. On the run to the right. Caught. They're going to get the 2 points. Don't go away just yet. They are back to within a score.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. Not much there, maybe a yard. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Middle. Don't go.
A run once more, that's Harvey. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Hicks. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
It's
The Broncos bringing out their punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. This brought him out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Here is 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long.
It's 3rd down.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. That's caught downfield by Robinson. A pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a 1st down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down. That's taken in.
Well, we give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground. And they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
Here's 1st down. Now Dart. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. The comeback falls short as time runs out. This game is over. So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall